Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that you are not able to bring a change in yourself? Every time you try to improve yourself, something that you wanted to prove, something that you wanted to change about yourself, every time you tried to do something like that, you couldn't do it. Every time you started that journey of making that change, a week, 2 weeks, then after that you just couldn't do it, and you just diverted and you started doing something else and you just forgot about it. Something like that happened. Have you ever thought, why is it that as much as I work can I put, as much work as I am putting, why is it that I'm not seeing results? If you're putting a lot of work in improving yourself, but still you're not seeing any results, still you're seeing that you're diverting and you're leaving your goals and you're doing something else and you just forget about it and it never happens. If this is you, and if it's something which is very annoying to you right now, this is going to be a video which is going to explain just that. So this video is going to talk about awareness, being aware of your mind, being aware of your behavior and actions, and how much important that is exactly towards being your better self and towards being a better person. Okay, so this video is going to talk about just that, and I'll see you right now. Okay, welcome. Today in this video, we're going to talk about self-awareness and how self-awareness is also very much a factor to be considered in self-improvement. So both factors are very important, and we're going to go down as to why is it that self-awareness is very important for self-improvement. Okay, first thing that we have to understand, what is self-awareness. Self-awareness, what is it? Usually when we say self-awareness, we talk about awareness of our goals, our body, our mind, and awareness of our goals, our body, and our mind. So these are the three things that we are aware or should be aware of when we talk about self-awareness. Okay, so goals will be our desires and our intentions. Okay, our desires and our intentions are our goals, and our body would be physical. Physical related stuff would be our awareness of our body. How do we move? How is our body language? The way we speak, the way we see people, that's going to be awareness of the body. And our mind is going to be awareness of our beliefs, principles, thoughts, and actions. So these are the three things that we have to be aware of when we talk about awareness. Self-awareness, awareness of our goals, our body, and our mind. Now we'll only focus on our goals and our mind when we talk about self-improvement. We can also talk about our body, but that'll be under physical self-improvement, under any field actually. So when we're talking about awareness of our body, and if we are talking about physical transformations, where we're talking about going from fat to thin, or from thin to anorexic to okay looking, if you're talking in those bases, we have to be aware of how our body reacts to a particular exercise or a particular diet. So on a much more scientific note, we have to be aware of our body. How does our body feel And I'll tell you something, we are more consciously aware of our body than we are of our mind or our goals, because it is something that we can feel much more. Our body, things which go within our body, like if we exercise, we'll feel the pain, we'll feel the hardship while doing the exercise. While eating, if we eat something bad, obviously we are gonna feel it. So those things are something that we can consciously feel and we can be more aware of. It's easier to be aware of your body than to be aware of your mind and your goals. So when we are talking about physical improvements, our awareness of our body also plays a key to self improvement in terms of physique. So if you want to improve yourself, if you want to improve your body, if you want to gain more muscle, or you want to get thin, you want to lose weight, you have to see how your body responds to on a particular diet. If you think that a particular diet is making your body more fat, you're aware that your body is going through that change and becoming more fat because of that diet, because of that bad reaction to that diet. So you are aware of this, that's why you're going to change your diet in a way where your body is best reacting to a certain diet. Like there are so many diets out there, keto, paleo. Now and which diet is for you is determined on how your body reacts to the diet. So this is the awareness of our body. Same thing goes with exercise. There are different forms of exercising: hot yoga, aerobics, then intensive training, and then running, what else, whatnot. So this is awareness of our body. Okay, so when we're talking about awareness of our body, we're talking about exercise, diet, right, which affects us better, which affects our body better. Okay, when we're talking about that, we're talking about that when we talk about exercise and diet. Okay, now if you want to talk about more mental improvement, how do we improve ourselves, or how do you improve your particular personality? If you want to change your personality, if you want to change a particular aspect about yourself on a much mental note, so we have to look into our goals and our mind. So first we'll pay attention of our goals. Now in our goals, our desires and our intentions come. What are your goals? What is it that you're trying to achieve? Our goals are also something which also gets connected with our body. When we talk about physical transformations, we also have to note what our goals are for that physical transformation. What is our goal? Is our goal to lose weight or to gain weight? What is the goal? Now in physical transformation, the goal is much more simpler, but in mental transformation you have to exactly be aware of your mind first in order to set your goal. Same thing with your body. If you're not aware of what you have to do, if you're a fat person and you're not aware of your body and you think that your goal is to gain weight, you're going to gain even more weight and you're going to be worse off. Same thing goes with our mind. If we do not know what is it that we should remove or we should handle, we might just set the wrong goals and we might just screw up even more. It's important to know what our goals are. Okay, so when we talk about our goals, we are talking about what is your desire, what is your desire, what do you want to achieve, how do you perceive your future, how's your future. So who do you imagine yourself to be in the next 2 years, or next year, in some months? Who do you think you will be if that change actually happens? That is again future prospecting. You have to, this is a method which you have to use to see whether your goal is something that is sustainable, something which is achievable in the first place. You can't say that you're a person who is 200 kilos, now in 3 months you will be a person who's 80 kilos. You can't say that, because it's practically impossible to go from 200 to 80 so drastically. So you want to set something attainable. Probably you can reach that goal within a year. Within a year, that is attainable, but in 3 months, I don't think so. So we have to see whether our goals are attainable or not. So what is your desire? You have to understand what is the desire, what is it that you want. And if you have a goal in mind, and if it's a vague goal, you have to ask yourself, why is it that I want that goal? If you want a change in yourself, if you don't know what that change is, goal setting or awareness of your goal is going to be something that you have to work on. What is the goal? To understand the goal, you have to know what your purpose is, the purpose of the change that you want. What is the purpose of that change, and what is your desire? What is it that you want to achieve? Okay, so that's going to come under awareness of your goal. Once you're aware of what goal is it that you want to achieve, you can easily take the right steps to in order to achieve that goal. Third one, which many people have a lot of problems with, is mind. So awareness of the mind is also very important. So being aware of your mind, how do you be more aware? Now usually in a spiritual sense, this is also called mindfulness. Through mindfulness, many people become more aware of their beliefs, their principles, their thoughts, and their actions. Mindfulness is another very good practice. So there are meditations out there on YouTube which you can see, and you can understand how do you make yourself more conscious of your beliefs, your principles. Okay, so knowing what your beliefs, your principles are is going to be very important. Again, the video I made on the negativity is going to deal with negative beliefs, so it's also it also gives a hint of how can you make yourself more aware of your beliefs, be it positive, be it negative. So I believe that to find the how to be more aware of your mind is usually through asking yourself. So that is another way. And I'll have another video which is gonna deal with how do you make yourself more aware of your body, of your goals, and of your mind. Okay, so we dealt with the body, why the awareness of body is important, and awareness of a goal is important, because again, if you're not aware of your goal, it's for sure that you're gonna fail. Okay, wait, I'll write it somewhere else. It's for sure that you will fail. Okay, no self-awareness, no self-improvement, be it in whatever it is that you're trying to improve on. Okay, be it physical, be it financial, whatever it is. If you don't know what your goals are, you will never be able to achieve it. And if you know what your goals are specifically, you have to see whether you are aware of your mind, because your mind is going to be the make and break factor towards whether you will be able to go towards that change or not. That this is the root cause to why you always are not able to achieve those changes that you always wanted. Why every new year resolution, you keep a resolution and you're not able to meet that resolution, your mind. That is the reason why we divert. We have to see whether our change or that resolution is actually consistent with our current beliefs, and which it will obviously not be, because our beliefs, our principles, and our thoughts and our actions are going to make who you are as a person. So if you're making a change into, as in, who you are, if you're going to make a change in that, or you are making a change in finance, you know that your current beliefs are not going to get you where you want to be, because your current beliefs aren't helping you get that change as it is. If you had beliefs which complemented that change, you wouldn't call it a change, because that would be who you are. You would be financially successful if you want financial success as a change. You would be fit if your change is being fit, if you already had beliefs to reach to that change. This is where you have to understand, you have to do a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work goes into it. Okay, shadow work is very important. Okay, how do you be more aware of your beliefs? You have to ask yourself. Self talk, that's another thing that I feel is very crucial. I feel is very crucial. It may not be crucial, but it's one of the many steps that you can reach towards being more aware. Okay, so reflection is also another thing. Reflection. Okay, reflection is another thing that you have to be aware of. You have to reflect. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a exercise that you should do. The exercise is to, on a daily basis, take a reflection of your actions, because your actions are more observable from your thoughts. So I want you to backtrack it. Okay, so I want you to think, this was my action. Say your action today was to buy a cup of coffee. Okay, that was your action. So I want you to reflect, why is it that I did the action of buying coffee? Okay, so I want you to backtrack it to your thought. Probably your thought was that you were thirsty, or you just were in the mood of drinking coffee, or you're a regular coffee drinker, so that's a habit. So you believe in drinking coffee in the morning, or you believe that you were thirsty, so you'll backtrack it to your belief. Obviously something that you have to understand, this is a very uh, casual action. I'm talking about more important actions, as if acting in a particular way in front of someone. That could be another action, or a financial decision that you took which was not right, something on those lines, and you can backtrack it to be more aware of your thoughts and your beliefs. Okay, so being aware of your mind is also very important, because it's going to also affect your goals, and your goals is definitely going to be the reason for achieving that self improvement or not. Even if you set goals, you have to understand that the mind and the goals both work together. If your mind is not on the right track, you will never be able to reach your goal. If your goal is not there, regardless of the mind, you will never be able to reach your goal, or reach whatever change that is it that you want to reach, because there is no goal, there's no objective. Okay, so if you're watching this, probably you might not have any problems with your goal, because otherwise you would be like completely oblivious as to why the hell are you even watching this video. But if you still are unaware of your goals, and if you want to be more clear on your goals, wait for that video that I'm gonna make next, which is going to be on goal setting. How do you set your goals effectively and efficiently? There is a lot tongue slip today. It's a natural thing for me nowadays, like my tongue keeps on slipping from here and there, it's very weird. Anyways, so moving on. So we already covered these three aspects of awareness, which we have to be aware of. Again, your goals, your body, your mind. If you're going through something physical transformation, if you're going through a physical transformation, you have to be aware that you have to be more aware of your body. Okay, if you're taking a physical transformation, if you're taking more of a mental transformation, which I actually like to call transcendence, it's more apt. The word is more apt when it comes to mental health. So if it comes to transcendence, so I want you to look at your goals and your mind. Okay, if it's a physical transformation, you don't have to worry about your goals, because it's more conscious, so you're able to set it well, and you are able to do the body thing. Okay, again, another thing I'll say, that your mind will also play a role in your body. This is just enacting of the thing, okay, of your goals. You have to also be aware of your mindset when it comes to your body. That's another very important aspect. Let's say that you went to your gym one day, okay, and you have been going for the previous 3 days, and today for some reason after that you just did not go. Probably you were socially anxious, or you did not know what to do, and first 2-3 days you just pushed yourself, and after those 2-3 days you could not push yourself anymore. You know why? Because your will never be able to persuade your thoughts and your beliefs. Your thoughts and your beliefs always reign supreme over your willpower. So you have to understand that. That's why changing your beliefs or your thoughts might be very crucial for even having a physical change. So all these things correlate with each other. Okay, so you have to be thoughtful of that. Okay, so these are the things that you have to know when it comes to awareness. Okay, I hope that this video was really informative and you got everything that you wanted, everything that you ever would need to know about awareness and self-awareness. And I'm back. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video and you got a lot of information out of it, and you could make the changes that you can do and easily sustain. I hope that this video helped you a lot, and you can go through this video anytime and you can re-watch it as many times as you want, obviously, and see you in the next video. And the next video will come up very shortly. I'm posting regularly nowadays, so you're gonna see my next video, and my next video is gonna be even better. So every time I do a concept, I try to bring more further details onto that concept through different videos, so you're gonna see that, and the other videos are gonna be as important as this video. Okay, so don't forget to check out the other videos. There'll be one video link here which is gonna be about negativity, and that video is gonna be basically about the negativity and your limiting beliefs. And also take into account that your negativity and your limiting beliefs will also play a factor in your improvement. If you're trying to improve yourself in some area of your life, those two parts are going to play a significant role, and I'm exactly in that video I'm talking about how to deal with that exactly. Okay, so in this video you understood about why awareness is important. In that video, that is going to act as a complementary video to this video, and it's going to help you even more understanding these concepts and why is it that you're not able to make those changes that you want to make. Okay, so see you next time. Have a good day. Bye bye.